Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig and I'm joined by my wife, Brynna. Hey, you look good out there. Those are nice boots. Aren't those nice boots, Brynna?
Those are beautiful boots you've got on. Wow.
Good choice. Today we are doing a quick impression of some vintage US-made Nocona lizards. These are women's cowboy boots. So Brynna is going to give us her opinion and experience with these boots. Let's get into it. All right, Brynna. So I am always on the lookout on Craigslist for some really cool boots that might be in your size, but also that might not be in your size so that I can flip them on eBay. These ones were like right on that line. I found these on Craigslist and they were going for only $25 and I said no way.
When you were on Craigslist, were you actually looking on the website or were you using your email hack?
I was using my email hack, which you can learn about above to find cheap boots in your area on Craigslist. That was a good leadway for that little plug. Thank you.
I know what I'm doing. I've watched enough YouTube videos to know what I'm doing.
That's my wife, everybody. I was amazed at the condition of these. Lizard is your favorite. Why?
It's my favorite. I think we talked about this a little bit before in the Justin's video. I just love how it's so symmetrical. It does it for my little OCD brain, you know? I absolutely love that. And it looks classy. It looks classic. Not everyone is going to be like, oh wow, that's a snake you got on your foot. Like, I don't always need people to know that I'm wearing an exotic. You know, that's not like something I'm trying to broadcast to the world. But this is like, it looks good, you know it looks good. People would be like, wow, that looks really good. They don't have to know that it's lizard. It's just not quite as out there.
I like the fact that this is so traditionally made too. This is when Noconas were still predominantly made in the United States, and it is a predominantly traditional build. So let's do the rundown really quick, Brynna. We have a lizard boot here on the vamp, and as you can see, it's also sectioned up into pieces. Now, a lot of times they've had to do piece construction on the vamp for lizard because
lizards are small.
Yeah, because lizards are small. So sometimes they have this piece construction here, but they do it in an artistic way that looks really nice, which is also kind of a hint that it could be real lizard too, because you wouldn't print and then piece it unless you were really trying to get away with a fake leather. We also have a leather outsole here with lemon wood pegs. So that is a very traditional thing. And it also has a single stitched Goodyear welt, which means that this boot can be resoled if the leather ends up getting a hole in it. The shaft of this boot is a beautiful navy blue. I don't know if it's coming through right now in the footage, but it didn't come through when the seller posted the picture. It looked like it was just a black boot, but this navy blue is really pretty. What do you think about the colors, Brynna?
Yeah, I like it. I think that it would go great with most things that I wear on a daily basis. With jeans, it would look awesome. The blue is a little bit unique, but you're really not going to see it underneath your jeans, and it goes with everything. It's not like red boots, which I feel like are kind of tough to match to things. You wear this with most dresses, any pair of jeans. You know, it's got the smaller shaft on top, so it's not going to like really balloon out under your jeans. So yeah, I think it's going to look good.
It's a little bit more reserved than what we're seeing now with women's boots.
Oh, don't even get me started. I don't need all the bedazzling. I don't need the pink. Like, wow, you're making a women's boot? Guys, it doesn't have to be pink, okay? Not everyone wants a pink boot, for Christ's sakes. Just give us a normal pair of shoes. Women like normal shoes, too. They don't need flowers, they don't need to be pink, they don't need to be bedazzled, they don't need to be whatever. They don't need fringe, they don't need hearts, they don't need flowers. Just make me a boot like this. This is what I want, okay? Just normal. Just take one of these and make it smaller. Okay, that's all women want.
Is that what you want, women out there? Let me know down in the comments. Let's start this conversation going. I need to know.
Sometimes, you know, you want that extra frilly pair of boots, but for every day, like, I don't. This is what I want.
It's an awesome color and super reserved, but classy at the same time. On the inside, we have a leather lining all the way through, and a hard leather insole, which is pretty traditional. Now, if you're coming from the sneaker world and you're trying to find a vintage boot, or you find something on Craigslist for you, and it has a hard leather insole, it might feel a little bit weird at first because it is hard leather in there. There's no cushion at all. But it is a very long-lasting construction and will form to your foot. Even on a used pair of boots, that leather will never stop forming to whatever it's around. Hard leather insoles are definitely the way to go, and it really shows a high quality build too. What do you think about hard leather insoles?
I think my feet sweat, honestly.
They sweat more in hard leather insole boots.
Yeah, just because there's no breathability from the top, so it is what it is. I like them. I think they're fine. Obviously not as soft and as cushiony, but I wear high heels too, and that also has a hard leather sole. So I guess we as women are maybe a little bit more used to it than some of the guys.
So, are you ready to try these boots on?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
They fit nicely right through the ball of the foot, but they are a little bit big on the toe and on the heel. So they're a little bit big all the way around, which is really sad. I'm guessing that they probably run pretty normal for cowboy boots for women, cowgirl boots, whatever you want to call them. They're size 7, I'm a size 6.5. So when you bend your foot, you can actually see if there's a lot of extra leather. That's how you know that it's too big. And that's definitely happening right now. So they are definitely the half size too big that we think they are. They unfortunately are not quite right for me, but they feel really good. And I wish that they were just a little bit smaller. I wish they were actually my size. But when you're on Craigslist, you just kind of have to take what you can get. But I really like the way that they look. I think they really look good. I like the J-toe. I think that it, being a short person, I like that little pointy toe to kind of like make me look a little bit longer. I'll take any help that I can. So I like that aspect of it. The heel isn't too high. I think the heel is super comfortable. These could definitely be like an everyday wear them to work kind of thing. I don't think that the shafts are quite my style. I think the shafts are still that very traditional, like straight up and down. I have, because I'm shorter, my calf hits there, and so it's a little bit tight around my calf. This is a problem that I have with most cowboy boots, so not necessarily unique to them. I thought maybe because they were a half size up from what I normally wear that they would be a little bit bigger there, but not necessarily true there. So I would have to like get the tops stretched a little bit if I wanted them to fit a little bit nicer, but I mean, they're too big all around, so probably won't end up doing that. But I think they feel really good. I think the heel is great. I like the way they look. I'm sad. For only $25, they're an amazing buy. So, I mean, what's the point of going out and buying a new $25 pair of boots? That's going to be absolute garbage. Whereas if you just go on Craigslist and you can get something that is vintage, made in America, and fits you great, isn't exotic, for something like 25 or even 50 or even $100, why not just buy secondhand? You're keeping old boots like this out of landfills and out of like thrift stores where no one's gonna buy them. Just, it's good for the environment, you know? Why not? Be eco-friendly, get a rad pair of boots that's worth, I don't know, these are probably worth $200 maybe. They've been shined up a little bit, so for $25 you're getting a pretty screaming deal.
All right, so it's too bad that they are a little bit too big, but what do you think about this boot like overall? Your quick impression?
Quick impression, it's a nice boot. I wish it fit. I'm sad that it was the half size too big, but I think they're beautiful for $25. Hell yeah. That's cheaper than something takeout for dinner. So, and these boots have a lot of life left in them.
So much life.
The soles are hardly worn. They're hardly like fit to anyone's foot. There's so much room on the inside to make these things yours.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the owner didn't want them, but it's positive for the next owner.
Yeah, definitely a positive for the next owner, and a positive for us as well, because I'm going to flip these on eBay. So that's something that you could do too. You could look for high quality cowboy boots on Craigslist and just buy them to then flip on eBay. A lot of people don't know what they have when they put up their cowboy boots. They're just like, oh, these are cowboy boots. Nobody's gonna want them. It's $25. So I mean, it's a great boot, and Craigslist is a great place to try to find them. Let me know what you think of these vintage Nocona lizard boots down in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, and I will see you next time. Thanks, Brynna, for joining in on this video as well.
Anytime.
Peace, everybody. Have a good one. These Noconas were such a great find. Getting lucky with those Craigslist buys. If they don't fit, you can always flip. There's more than one way to make something out of it. Yeah. Thank you for watching today. My name is Jeremiah Craig. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Doing lots of videos all the time. See you in the next video. Peace.